Hi, it's Elizabeth May here, and today, March 8th, is the 100th anniversary of International Women's Day. We've been celebrating International Women's Day, and I say celebrating and also working for change on International Women's Day for 100 years now. Obviously, women have achieved dramatic changes over the last century: the right to vote, much more participation in the life of a society, particularly in Canada. But still, March 8th, 2011, the job's not done. We haven't achieved full equality. If you look at the Canadian political scene, where fewer than 22% of the House of Commons federally or of most provincial legislatures are female. We're 50% of the population, and our voices should make up 50% of our elected representatives. Clearly not the case. If you look at economic equity, you find that women doing the same work as their male colleagues are still underpaid. And specifically at the federal level, the women in the federal civil service lost their right to pay equity when the Harper government inserted destroying women's right to pay equity in the civil service in the federal budget bill of 2009. There are many other examples one could cite in Canada, but clearly the situation globally is much more dire. Women still face harsh and unequal laws. Depending on what part of the world a woman is born, that girl child is going to face far more significant obstacles than her brothers. We need to ensure that women have access to health care, to safe reproductive rights, including abortion. They have the right to go to get their education, to full political rights and economic autonomy. When these things take place, birth rates fall, which is another benefit of ensuring that women have equal rights. It's one of the ways we can address the global population problem. In the meantime, International Women's Day, March 8th, here in Canada, is a day for us to celebrate. As the only woman heading a federal political party, I want to urge all women who are out there expressing themselves today, celebrating International Women's Day, participating in community events, to think about what you can do to change politics in Canada. Whether you will run yourself, which I urge you to consider doing, whether you'll just make sure your friends get out and vote, whether you work hard to ensure that our political culture become more civil. Please, on this International Women's Day, let's do more than celebrate. Let's make sure that we can see the end of the need to celebrate International Women's Day in our lifetime, because our rights will be so clearly recognized that the idea of continuing to mark the day will seem redundant. Thank you.